Hey, Dre. I don't know if this is going to work because I can't turn on subscribers only mode. Hey, Miss Bikini. I tried to use the tablet today, so if I can't turn on subscribers only mode with the tablet. So if a bunch of weirdos start coming in here, I'm gonna end the live and come back on my phone. Because I can't get it to work. I forgot I couldn't do it on the tablet. Thank you, Dre. Y'all gonna zap them for me? Okay. We're gonna try it. She'll bop them good. She's ready. Thank you, sisters. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to use my phone to do the questions because it keeps disappearing as soon as the message pops up. There we go. Okay. So if you posted a question, put it in there now and let me see if it'll work. This is why I don't use the tablet, because subscribers only mode. Hey, Tubi. Is Derek missing Dre? Is Derek missing Dre? We made it to Friday, y'all. Is Derek missing Dre? Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Yes, and I think that this person's probably going to reach out with some sort of message. Even if it's something that's not very emotional. The Page of Pentacles is not very emotional. I feel like they'll reach out with a message. So yes. Alright, does Lamar miss sisters? Does Lamar miss sisters? My son went to my brother's house. You're welcome, Dre. And my daughter is back there watching her TV with the light off. She's done for the week. Does Lamar miss sisters? Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance card. What are y'all getting good energy for? Do y'all even need me today? Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance card. Yes, I feel like they missed something about your nurturing energy. You doing the same thing, Miss Bikini? You done got up in your room, in your hole? Emily calls it hibernating in her enclosure or something like that. Did I miss anybody else that had a question? Thank you, Ann. I be hot. So either I have to put on my pajamas or I have to put this on so I can have some air. I swear I'm going through menopause. You're welcome, sisters. You too, baby. I be wearing a dress because I'm hot. I come home from work and I find a dress or either a gown or something. When you turn 40, do you hit menopause? I found these at the dollar store. They're really not that good, but they wear on you after a while. Thank you, sisters. Orange vanilla cream M&Ms. Hey, Cynthia. How are you doing, baby? They have orange ones and white chocolate ones. Like the dreamsicle things. I don't know. I ain't got no other chocolate, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Miss Bikini said, yes, you are. That's right, Cynthia. Something about the orange thing. It just don't go with chocolate, you know? I don't know. I need some real M&Ms. They rip me off. I'm going to put it this way. I've had them for over a week and there's still half a bag left. If they was good, they wouldn't be none left. Me too. I eat too much junk food. At least I drink aloe water. That's what I always say. Ann says she's eating dark chocolates right now. I think dark chocolate's actually good for you. I think it is. I like the one with like salted caramel in it. The dark chocolate bars. You sure can. Maybe I came on too early. Miss Bikini got to order her some aloe water since I drunk it all. I drunk it all, Miss Bikini. You hate dark chocolate, Micaiah? Well, I'd rather have regular chocolate, but if there's dark chocolate and that's all I'm working with, I'm about to eat it too. Some of it's good. Alright, energy check for Ann. Some of it be good. Especially if all you got is creamsicle M&Ms, man. Definitely better than that. Orange don't go with chocolate M&Ms. It just don't taste right. It reminds me of fruit cake. Alright, energy check for Ann. The full reversed. Are you getting the same damn thing you got the other day? How's the full reversed? The Magician in the upright. The Emperor reversed. And the Seven of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Empress reversed. You got the Emperor and the Empress reversed. What kind of shit is that? So this is not about just your energy. This is about somebody outside of you. I feel like this person doesn't bring out the best in you, or either you don't bring out the best in them. So it's not a good connection, but the connection is there. You can both feel the connection because the Magician is upright. But with the Seven of Swords, it's like you don't bring out the best in each other. What is this? The Emperor and the Empress reversed? The Five of Pentacles? So even if you're not interacting with this person, just know they still feel like a strong bond with you. I just don't feel like it's for your best good to keep them around. But the Six of Swords reversed is like they haven't moved forward. They haven't moved on from you, but they don't bring out the best in you, and you don't bring out the best in them in some way. And then they also got this card of the Seven of Swords, which is not a good energy. It's like a manipulative energy. Someone that will manipulate the situation to get what they want. They have a victim mentality, whoever this is. And sometimes you might find yourself feeling confused about what you need to do about it, because ultimately you and this person are a match. Empress and Emperor. But it's reversed. That's why I'm saying you don't bring out the best in each other. The main thing you'll know who this is you can see the potential in the connection of what it could be, the potential in it. But what's actually here right now is not a healthy dynamic. So whoever that is in your energy, and they're feeling sorry for themselves, or either they're prone to feel that way. They're prone to being a victim to their circumstances. They haven't moved on from you, even if you're not interacting with them. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to know the more you're around them, it'll just trigger confusion in your energy. Seven of Cups. And also, it can stunt your growth and evolution with the Empress reversed. But whoever this is hasn't moved on, so that might be telling you that because they might come back around. If they're not trying to talk to you now, they might try eventually because they feel a pull towards you. Magician. We Be Burning. I don't know that song. Thank you, Miss Bikini. And Cynthia, if you just hang around a minute, I'll get you, baby. He's addicted to my energy, so maybe that's why the Seven of Swords came up. With the Magician, they feel pulled to you, but it's not a good thing. Hey, Kiki Luna. You welcome, man. There's Kiki Luna, in a long time no see. Alright, I'm going to do Miss Bikini for her super chat, and then I'll do the next person. So let's see what she said. Energy check to Miss T had a bad day. Can't go into why. It's got to get better. Alright, you welcome, Cynthia. Alright, you want an energy check and you had a bad day. I'm sorry you had a bad day. You can hang out with us. It'll be better. Thank you, Miss Bikini. Thank you, Kiki Luna. I'm killing it, huh? Sometimes I be struggling on staying consistent, but I eventually come back around. Oh no, is that bad? Something must have happened to you today. I'm not going to ask you nothing. I mean, you don't have to tell me nothing. I just hate that happened to you. Anything that makes you sad, I don't want nothing bad to happen. Energy check for Miss Bikini. Energy check for Miss Bikini. You welcome. Energy check for Miss Bikini. Hey, Rigo Martinez. Energy check for Miss Bikini. 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Hey, Dan the man, it's already over now. Thank the Lord. King of Swords reversed. King of Cups reversed. 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom with the Devil reversed. The 8 of Wands reversed. The Page of Cups and Page of Swords both reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. Everything here is reversed except for the first 2 cards down here, which is the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So I have no idea what happened, but no matter what it was, just know that you still have your physical earthly foundation. The 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So in terms of your survival and your needs or all that stuff, that'll be okay, that'll be fine. But I feel like if it was a person you're dealing with, they're very emotionally detached. Even if it's a woman or a man, doesn't matter, they're emotionally detached. And also they have a lot of bitterness in their energy, possibly like anger or bitterness. So even if you tried to reach out to this person, you're not going to get anywhere. 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands, both reversed. Even if you try to communicate, it's not going to create a difference here. It's almost like you're going to have to let this simmer where it is because, like I said, they're not open to communication and they're not emotionally available towards you. So you're going to feel like you're hitting a brick wall if you try, because it takes 2 people to communicate and resolve an issue, right? So you're going to feel like you're hitting a brick wall if you try. Page of Swords and Page of Cups both reversed. 10 of Cups is reversed. So it's like you and them at this moment is not the time to try and get on the same page. In fact, I feel like it would make you feel worse overall if you try right now. The Devil reversed. So whatever this is, it's like there needs to be some time pass or something. It just feels very like a brick wall. Like there's really no, you don't have free will in this situation because the other person is not open to negotiate right now. So it feels very sad. If you care about this person, it'll be sad. I feel like they have anger. They could just be an angry person. They could just have anger in general that they need to deal with. And you're part of the group of people that's getting the brunt of the anger and the emotional unavailability. But as far as you're concerned, your energy looks stable to me. What I mean is your physical earthly needs being met. You know, having what you need, being provided for in the 3D world. That has nothing to do with this issue right here, but it's like saying at the end of the day, try and move your attention over to this. Be grateful for this because you're definitely going to be provided for. That doesn't mean you're going to get everything you want, but 3 of Pentacles is about a firm foundation, right? Hold on, Miss Bikini. Okay. So we're going to pull some cards and see if we let some time pass, will it resolve itself on down the road? Because that would make sense too. Yes, this is talking about your well-being, having your needs met, those things. But this other thing feels like if you try to resolve it at this time, you're not going to really get anywhere. Because this person isn't really open at all. Like, you're not going to make any progress. It'll make you feel worse than when you started out. So I feel like your advice would be let it unfold and just pray for her and just let it naturally unfold, right? I know that's easier said than done. Dan is back. Alright, let's just get you some out of this deck, Miss Bikini. What could we expect if, you don't really try to push it, you don't try to stir the pot, and let it naturally unfold? Hey, Benita. You're very welcome. Thank you. Alright, let's see. After some time has passed. Thank you, Benita. Three of Swords reversed came out. That's a really good card. That's about healing your heart. So with that coming out, I want to say ultimately there's going to be an opportunity for you and this person to make it right. May not be soon. I'm just going to be honest because everything was reversed when it came out. So it may be some time that'll pass first. But the Three of Swords reversed is about healing after heartbreak. Resolving issues. Getting on the same page. Compromises after pain. Two of Wands. The Two of Wands card, that person is not really doing a whole lot. They have the past energy behind them. They have the new possibilities in front of them, but they're in that crossroads energy. They're not really taking any action. Ace of Pentacles. So ultimately, I do feel like, and the Empress upright is at the bottom. So, and this is the Mother card, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there. But ultimately, if you just take the approach of not stirring the pot, the High Priestess, she doesn't really take any action. She's all within, the card of the intuition, right? This is the inner world. So if you can just pray about it, know within yourself it's going to work itself out in divine timing. That's a lot easier said than done. I feel like you and this person, Two of Wands, will have an opportunity to resolve it in a new start. Three of Swords reversed, Ace of Pentacles. But it's something that you won't be able to make happen until the other person comes around. That's right, Miss Bikini. But with the Empress reversed and the High Priestess, I feel like if you do that, eventually this will work out. Maybe this person will see the other side of things, Two of Wands. They'll see there's another perspective to this. It doesn't have to be so one-sided and narrow-minded. They can open their mind up a little bit as long as you don't push. So I'm sorry you had a bad day. I'm going to give you an oracle card too. You're welcome. Alright, oracle card from Miss Bikini. Life is a carnival. Revel in the ride. I know you don't want to hear that right now. Life is a carnival. Revel in the ride. Alright, what else? Emmy, you hot? I'm hot. Explore outside your element to discover new magic. It looks like a mermaid fairy in the picture. Explore outside your element to discover new magic. That's cute. And then, all right, Dan, I'm about to check for you. True friends stick together every step of the way. Ain't that cute, Miss Bikini? That means we got you. We'll cheer you up. Thank you for your super chat. But I just want to say that anytime you need a reading, you don't have to do a super chat. I'm just telling you. I know you probably know, but I want to remind you of that. All right. Dan's getting 3 $10. You're welcome, and thank you. Dan's getting 3 $10 Walmart cards sent to him. It's been 10 days, and are they being processed and sent to him? Why are they taking so long? And Dan got that, I think it's surveys or something he does. You done got it figured out, Dan. $30 at Walmart definitely helps with the grocery bill. Nine of Pentacles fell out, Dan. This is the card of being provided for, having everything you need and then a little bit extra, right? Let's see what else comes out. Nine of Swords. That's Dan taking, where the hell's my damn Walmart cards? Ace of Wands. Yes, they are being processed and sent to you. You even got the Tower reversed at the bottom, so it might take some time, but they're going to come. It's just slower than it should be. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Let's pull another one. Nine of Cups. Look at all these nines you got. You got the Nine of Cups. You got the Nine of Pentacles. You got the Nine of Swords. And the Ace of Wands. Dan going shopping. I would say, Dan, between now and the next 9 days, you should have them because all these nines. So you're going to have to let me know if that works out. Dan said, where are my damn cards at? Where are my damn $10 cards, hoes? That's right. Benita said, hopefully in 9 hours. Benita, did you want me to answer you a question, baby? She said, boy, you better get them cards. Yeah, we don't want it to be September either. That's the 9th month, ain't it? All right, you can post your question. If you did, I didn't see it. Y'all, I swear these dang B12 drops or whatever the hell there are, I'm going to have to show them to y'all, but I wanted to take them for like 3 or 4 weeks before I do to make sure they work. I think they work. Was Shan hoping I would approach him to get ice cream from him yesterday? He was volunteering, and I was just too shy to go up to him. 9 milliseconds. That's right. Dan needs his cards before Mama whoops his ass. What deck am I going to use? I don't know. Was Sean hoping Benita would approach him to get ice cream from him yesterday? Let's see. should have got you some ice cream, especially if it was free. I wanted short ribs, then figured, oh crap, that's going to be 34 to 35 bucks. Everything costs so much. Hey, Michelle. Miss Bikini said, wow, you spending. We ate breakfast for supper because it's easy if I'm telling the truth. I know, Dan, it's crazy. Only thing that don't go up is our pay. Queen of Wands reversed. That's you being too shy. Ten of Pentacles. Four of Swords. I feel like this person, let me see how you asked it before I answer. Was he hoping you would approach him? I feel like this person felt like you wanted to, but you were shy, even if you don't realize that. Because the Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands reversed and the Hangman, if it was any way possible, I feel like they think you were too shy to come. Like they think you wanted to, but you were too shy. Because all these cards are about holding back or not believing in yourself enough to jump in or stagnant energy. He caught on to the shyness, Benita. That's what I think that's coming out. But with the Ten of Pentacles here, I feel like he would have enjoyed if you would have came up to him. It's positive. Hey, Debbie, how are you, baby? Debbie and the Taco Bell dog has entered the building. Y'all know I got to talk about Debbie's Taco Bell dog. Makes me think of Kirk from down the road. Every time. So yes, Benita, I feel like he would have enjoyed you walking up to him. And I feel like he picked up on the fact that you wanted to, but you were too shy. So I don't know. Like, did you stare at him or something? Did you smile at him and wave? Shit, I don't know. It just feels like the energy of him picking up on you holding back. Or if you've been around him any other time, maybe he's picked up on you holding back in some way. So he's more aware of it than you actually realize. Thank you, Ann. Ann I don't know how she does in messages like that. It'd take me 30 minutes to type it out. You welcome, Benita. Dan said if he had Walmart cards, don't be shy. Go get your Walmart card. Yeah, you got to be more stealthy, Benita. All right, pleasant vibe. Is there an opportunity coming my way that will change my life? Well, first, pleasant vibe. That's a really broad question to ask my little old cards. And the main thing you're asking about is a whole paradigm shift, right? So for a paradigm to shift, and the paradigm, I don't know why I even use that word. It's nothing but whatever systems are in place in your life, your workplace, your daily habits, where you live, the town you're in, the way you see things, your mindset, all of those things, in order to change your whole life, your paradigm, you're going to have to shift to the reality where that happens, right? So you're going to have to choose it. And you're going to have to keep choosing it and keep choosing it and keep choosing it. Not out loud, internally. You're just going to have to keep choosing it despite what you see in your world. Day after day, even if it takes 6 months or a year, You will start to see change if you keep choosing it and keep choosing it. So the reason why I'm telling you all this is because the cards ain't going to really answer it more than what's your current state, right? What's your current reality? But the power lies in you deciding to change the paradigm. Usually it works out where we finally get enough of whatever it is and we say, you know what? Something's about to change, or I'm going to die trying. I'm never giving up until it changes. And when you make your mind up and you keep choosing it, regardless of what's happening in your reality, things will start to change. I promise you, it must. As within, so without. But we'll still pull a card, but we'll still pull a card. Hey, Perfectly Imperfect. Anne said, can you pick up what she's putting down? All right, let's see. For Pleasant Vibe. Three of Cups. And the underlying energy is the Five of Cups. So that's probably your energy in some way, like in some area of your life. But I feel like there's room for you to have improvements. If you focus on maybe who you enjoy your time with that's not required, that might help you improve your world. So, because the Three of Cups is here. So who do you spend most of your time with that's not your work and that's not like a requirement, a responsibility? Like if you're in college, not talking about your teacher or your mother or your father or whatever. Like if you have any friends, an inner circle of any kind, those people, that can help change your world if you change the type of people you engage or interact with. I think sometimes getting out and doing things that make you uncomfortable might help with the Hermit reversed. That's like doing things that you're not used to doing, a different routine, changing things up the best of your ability. Do you always take that same route to work? We'll change it up today. Do you always go to the same coffee shop? We'll go to the one on the other end of town. Do you always take your dog to walk in that park? We'll drive one town over and do it this time. Make a conscious decision to change the things that you have control over. Every day, pick one thing that you're doing to change it up a little bit. And I feel like that will help you as well. Three of Cups, Hermit reversed. Doing things to get out of your comfort zone. Pick up a new habit. Do a new thing and commit to it for 6 months. You'll see progress if you start working on the internal side of things. But I do feel like you have valid reasons to feel disappointment, so don't beat yourself up. Just know that if you want that thing that changes your life, you're going to have to keep choosing it day after day and week after week until it changes. You got to be hard-headed enough and love yourself enough to not give up on whatever it is you want. Thank you, Fiona. I got to cut the air on y'all. I'm about to sweat to death. I'm hot. You're welcome, Pleasant Vibe. Anne said when she walks in the party, she can hear everyone. All right, the blessed one, are you still in here? I just saw your question. All right. Does the guy I see occasionally blocks me and then unblocks me and meet up with me because he just wants intimacy? All right, I'm visiting to check. All All right, Michelle, did you want me to answer a question? If I missed your question, you probably have to repost it. I don't mean to, it just, the chat be moving up. Who be calling you a dirty old man, Dan? Ace of Cups reversed. Hangman reversed. I would say it's likely the blessed one because this energy is someone who's emotionally unavailable, the Ace of Cups reversed. And they're very narrow-minded about what they want out of romance because the Hangman's reversed. They don't want all aspects of a relationship, right? So if they meet up with you and that is going down and then they're blocking you and then it's back and forth, but ultimately that's the main interaction you and this person have, then I feel like your answer is that, yes, because they're emotionally unavailable, which says they're not in the energy to have a full-blown commitment, and they're very narrow-minded about the idea of opening up emotionally. So I would just say most likely yes. You are correct, the Mundo. Alright, will Michelle have new love soon? Hey Maddie, you're welcome, blessed one. Will Michelle have new love soon? I gotta cut the light on because I'm getting dark in here. If I can find the freaking switch. Will Michelle have new love soon? I think I might be getting a headache. I'm not in the mood for that. I swear the pollen needs to go away. Will Michelle have new love soon? Macaroon. Knight of Wands reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. There's plenty of people I feel like soon that's going to at least try you or be interested in you. Okay, Dan. But they're Knight of Wands reversed. So when you say new love, I'm assuming you mean an actual commitment. Well, whoever this is kind of immature. So I feel like at least the next person that comes in is probably going to be somebody that is not in the energy of having a long-term commitment. They got to grow up a little bit. So the main thing that you can do, because you can only control yourself, right? So you can control allowing them completely in. Once you see they're a Knight of Wands reversed, go ahead and cut them off so you can show the universe you're not going to accept this. Because I feel like there's going to be at least one, but I feel like more, honestly, that's interested in you, but it's not anybody that's mature enough for an actual healthy commitment relationship. Knight of Wands reversed. They're very sporadic. They don't follow through. Sometimes they don't have a lot of integrity. Sometimes they're good people. They're just immature. It's a very young energy no matter how old they are. They just got some growing up to do. Happy Friday, Margaret. We made it. Once I was cutting something and the knife flipped out, almost went through my foot. Oh no, Fiona. You better get you a good screen protector. Oh my Lord, Margaret. Is TJ going to the chain gang? For his out of control behavior. TJ gonna be singing that song. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Won't let me out, I'm locked up. Hey, Christy. I should be ashamed of that. It ain't funny. I'm just trying to make light of the situation. He gonna be trying to get Margaret to put some money on his books. Don't be giving him none, Margaret. Tell him you ain't got no money for them books. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. He gonna be trying to call you collect. Hey, Delilah. You go, girl. Don't be doing it. Star reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. I don't know if he's going to get locked up for whatever he's doing. I don't see nothing that tells me yes for sure about that. But I do see the energy of him causing havoc in his reality. The star reversed. It's like it's going to put him on a downward spiral if he doesn't make his mind up to change his behavior. So things that are not a good time, you know. Because whenever you're out of control, you make stupid decisions and you make a lot of them, right? So it's going to like create some momentum in a negative direction. The star reversed. And it could make him feel a little bit hopeless after he comes to his senses. But he's going to have to make his mind up to change the trajectory or he's just going nowhere really fast. You know what I mean? So even if he doesn't get locked up, it's possible with the star reversed. But even if he doesn't get locked up, he's at least creating a lot of things to be dissatisfied about in his reality. Try not to engage is the main thing I would tell you. Because you don't want to get caught up in someone's downward spiral, you know? That's never fun. Alright, Christy, does John the Virgo have feelings for me? Alright, Delia, yes you can. Just let me know because it never comes through on my phone, okay? Just so I don't skip you on accident. That happened a couple times last week. Alright. Does John the Virgo have feelings for Christy? Four of Wands in the upright. Four of Cups reversed. Well, I'll be damned. So, Four of Cups reversed is when you don't take action on an opportunity and it passes you by. The Four of Wands says there's an opportunity here and this person, they are interested in the opportunity, but the only problem is I don't know if they're going to take the proper action to make it happen. I don't see feelings because these are not cards about having emotions, but these are cards about being interested in an opportunity with you, with the Four of Wands. It's like this person's interested in an opportunity with you, but then the Three of Swords is under that. Why? Because I don't know that they're going to take action to make anything happen. But internally, they're interested in an opportunity. I see that much. All right. Will Fiona ever meet JL? Okay. Thank you, Delia. You can post your question, baby. Will Fiona ever meet JL? Will Fiona ever meet JL? J to the L. You're welcome, Christy. Five of Swords. Empress. It's possible after some challenges and roadblocks with the Five of Swords, if you and this person can overcome whatever this is representing, yes, because the Empress is here. So it's very possible if y'all can overcome this. So example of this energy would be that you live 500 miles apart and you don't have a reliable transportation, and neither do they, so you can't come in contact. But then finally one of you builds your credit up and goes and gets a new vehicle, so then you go, that one drives to meet the other one. It don't have to be that, but I'm just giving you an example of this. Is it possible? Yes, very possible. Empress. But the Five of Swords is what is going to be the energy you have to overcome to get there. You welcome, Fiona. Alright, where is my love life headed? Alright, Delia, is it about a specific person or if new people that you haven't met are coming? I just feel like it'll help me answer it better if you tell me that, like that part. Is it about someone you already are you know, talking to? Hey, John. John done came in the house. I'm going to eat an M&M in honor of John. Any reason to eat an M&M, you should take it. Okay. Someone I've dealt with who has a third party, but I'm working on letting that go. Open a new love. Got you. Okay. What deck am I going to use? Let's use this one. It's pretty. It's a pretty card. Look at the Queen of Cups. Ain't she pretty? Alright. Delia. Where is her love life headed? 6 shuffles. Where is her love life headed? If they would just make these pretty cards on this card stock, we would be really getting somewhere. Thank you, Christy. You'll be next, baby. Okay, where is Delia's love life headed? One more shuffle. Miss McKinney, you even sent me these cards. I'm pretty sure like almost every one of the decks I'm using right now you sent me. Ten of Swords reversed. You told me you're working on letting something go that was a third party, and you are actually doing the work. So let me just say this. I know you're asking about where it's headed, but this is important to know. With the Ten of Swords in the reverse, it may not be pretty all the time, and it may not feel good all the time, but you are working through the pain of that happening to you. You're not just letting it set in your subconscious mind and create havoc in your world because you refuse to look at it. You are working through it. Whether you realize it or not, it may feel, in this reality, it may feel very bad and painful. And you may even feel hopeless at times. Y'all, hold on one second. I had a message come through. It's just going to take 1 second. I'm sorry. I will give you extra cards because I need to handle this. And that's what I look like. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. Did they hear? I think the people in the live heard the conversation. I'm so sorry. I had it. Oh my God. I'm so out of it now. I'm so sorry if y'all heard that. Jesus Lord, I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to give y'all a free emailed reading for the 2 people that's paid and y'all having to hear this. Oh my God. You didn't get to hear anything, Ann? Well, all you have to do is rewind. Oh my God. So while we out here telling all my business, I'm basically what you call celibate, okay? And I used to be very skinny, like too skinny, not healthy skinny. And I've gained probably 35 pounds since that time in my life. So my dang ex-husband just texted me and asked me if I was pregnant because I guess he saw my live. Oh my God. I'm like, am I pregnant? First of all, I don't got no man, so I'm not pregnant. So that means you calling me a big old fat ass. Oh my God. Okay. All right, Delilah. I'm on you. 10 of Swords reversed. If you're wondering, like, the painful part of it with you having this person with the third party thing, you are actually healing. Well, thank you, Debbie. You are actually healing. It's just that 10 of Swords reversed is still there. So you could feel, like you're not getting anywhere when it comes to healing, but you are. Oh, Lord. I couldn't have planned that moment any better myself. Alright, where is Delilah's love life headed? King of Pentacles, who this? Okay, you got King of Pentacles showing up. 5 of Pentacles. King of Swords reversed. So this person that has the other third party energy, I feel like they're still showing up in your energy. So that means they're probably going to they're going to try and talk to you again. Like, even if you don't want to talk to them, if you really care about this person, don't let them step on your heartstrings when they try and make you feel kind of like they're going through it. An example of this with the 5 of Pentacles would be, let's just say that third party energy leaves them behind, okay? Then they come back to you. Try not to let them back in. Still focus on the fact that you're healing and letting it go, because I feel like the reason why it came out in the cards, they're showing me that they're the King of Swords reversed, right? They're not always going to tell you the truth. They're not going to bring it all out to the surface. They're not going to be authentic. They might say just enough to manipulate you to let them back in. Because if you have a good heart and you care about this person and you know they're in this 5 of Pentacles energy, they could easily convince you. If you don't recognize, they might come back in. So be prepared for that. He's blocked on all levels of communication and I moved, so he doesn't know where I live. Well, don't be surprised if you don't get a random $1 donation from Cash App while he's begging you back. I'm giving you an example of how he could get through. It don't have to be that way, but you know what I'm saying? Like some random new email address and he sends you this long, sad letter. 5 of Pentacles, King of Swords reversed. saying just the right things to get back in. Okay? So he hasn't changed. He's not someone who's going to be honest and authentic here with the King of Swords reversed. So just know. Ann says she even blocks them on Cash Out. How do you block somebody on Cash Out? I was kidding. So you got the King of Pentacles. This is new energy, by the way. Miss Debbie said, take the donation and run. Take that $1.99 and run. Exactly. Miss Debbie, no. Miss Debbie, no. Sun reversed. This is that same person's energy. I'm telling you, they're going to have a sob story. It might take a minute. If you've blocked them, just say a month. It might be randomly 6 months from now. But at some point, this person is going to try and contact you in some way. Whether it be a $1.99 or a new email account. I'm glad you did too, Delilah. You never know what you're going to hear over here. But this feels like new energy. The King of Pentacles, by the way. But I feel like this person's going to do it. They're going to reach out towards you when they're in a bad cycle. So just say they're in a downturn of their luck. They're feeling like everything's against them. You're probably a very nurturing energy, so that's why you're going to come to mind. It's talking more about that than where your love life is headed, because I think maybe Spirit don't want you to get caught up in giving in to this person. Because even if you got them blocked, if you have a good heart, it's easy to say, okay, well, they're really having a hard time. Their grandma died. They got $2 till Friday. Their tires flat. They had to eat ramen noodles for 14 days in a row. I mean, now I got to open my heart up. But no, you don't. Because they're doing that to manipulate you. Whatever they tell you is going on in their life, it's just because they're down, but they didn't care whenever you was over here down and hurt and trying to heal, did they? No, they did not. So at the same time, you focus on the new things, whoever this King of Pentacles is. So I'm trying to get some more cards about the King of Pentacles. But I feel like this is repeating itself because you just need to mentally prepare for it, right? That's too many. What's Ann said from the We Be Burning person? Who that is? The devil? That's who it is. The damn devil. You see, it's repeating. It's talking about this past person, Delilah. It's talking about him. I'm trying to get something new about the King of Pentacles, but it's repeating itself. Look at this damn devil card in this deck. Let me turn the light on so you can see this damn man. I hate this light. It's too bright up there on my face. But I want you to look at this man holding his damn hand out. Trying to pull you in. He's the damn devil. Don't take him back. Jesus. I know you already know, but I feel like you need to know that he's going to try and come back in and manipulate the situation when he's down on his luck. As soon as you get this Ten of Swords reversed out of your energy, this motherfucker, here he come with his little hand out. Trying to seduce you. I'm thinking about that. What's that song? Is it Elvis? She's the devil in disguise. Oh yes she is. But that's this man. I'm telling you. That damn light. I need a better light that's not so bright in my face. He's hot with a demon. Exactly. A damn demon man. Alright, tell us about this King of Pentacles. Shit. Three of Swords reversed. I feel like this is a King of Pentacles. So let's just say within the next 1 to 2 years, because I'm not good with time and I don't like to pretend I am, right? Whoever this King of Pentacles is somebody that would have the same path as you in terms of healing. Three of Swords reversed. So example would be when you first, the way you'll know this person is like they may have, hey Sky. Exactly, Debbie, tell it. The way you'll know who this is first of all, you'll feel a sense of safety and peace when you're around them. You're not going to feel like you have to ignore red flags. Everybody has red flags, but what I mean by that is you don't have to sweep them under the rug and never confront them. This is somebody who is willing to talk out things with you, even if it's a red flag. And as a result of that, you and this person would become stronger together. You'll overcome the red flags. You won't be going in a cycle with this person. And I feel like they might have the same healing journey as you in terms of the way you had to deal with the third party thing, or if somebody cheated on you, or if somebody lied to you, or whatever. They're going to have a similar story to you. Their healing journey and yours might have some things in common. When you get to talking, you'll be like, that's so weird how that happened to you too. That's how you'll know who this is. It almost feels like stable friend energy in the beginning to me. King of Pentacles, Three of Swords reversed. And then it would naturally turn into something else. But the reason why I'm saying 1 to 2 years is because this other person is taking over the reading from your past. And I feel like you're going to ultimately be tested with this person or someone very similar to them before a new person comes in with a new energetic dynamic. So you got to have your heart prepared not to give in to someone just because you feel sorry for them. Because whoever this is manipulative. And they'll use their, bad life circumstances to pull on your heartstrings. So just don't let that happen. That devil ass. What's this? Four of Wands reversed. Again, I feel like you and this person will have the same sort of healing journey. Doors have been slammed in your face and you felt like you're never going to make the life you ultimately want for yourself. Because of who you've dealt with, the opportunities you have taken on, it ultimately ended up being slammed in your face. So you kind of felt like, well, is my person even out there? Am I going to get that person? Again, you and this person will have the same sort of healing story. King of Wands. Look at there. He's a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. And then there is you on the floor. Queen of freaking Pentacles. Match. Engaged. This is life partner energy. But I'm still going to stick to my whole 1 to 2 year thing because I feel like this is what you will have. Your perfect right side up match will show up and it'll be a natural thing. It won't be something you got to go look for. In fact, it might be someone that's stable in your life that you just kind of know as a friend or something first. But however, this is what I want you to pay attention to. If it's not the person you blocked, it's going to be a new person with this same energy. So just remember that. If a new person comes in and you feel like they're too good to be true, you feel like they twist their words around, you feel like they're manipulative, listen to your gut. Because what you want is this good match right here. King and Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like within the next 1 to 2 years, your person could come as long as you don't give in to this little motherfucker. The damn devil. Jesus, Lord. I don't know. These cards be funny to me. They be so dramatic. Get me all up in my feelings. So I hope that made sense. Dahlia. She said he's a done deal. And anybody with a different face with the same energy too, Dahlia. He's a done deal too. Anybody that has the same patterns of behavior. Pay attention. Just since you've moved somewhere new, a new person comes in and they act like a little smooth operator, go ahead and nip it in the bud, as my grandma used to say, before it even gets a chance to put you in that same loop. If you see the same signs in a different person, bitch, be gone. Get some Lysol and spray it real good all around so he will go. You are so welcome. Thank you, baby. Oh, God. That was funny. It was funny. Bitch, be gone. Y'all know them cups they have? Them Lysol cups? But it don't say Lysol. It's like little tumblers, and they'll put bitch, be gone on it. I swear. I don't know. I'm crazy. Think of a Crunch Bar, D, and I have never been the same again. I don't get it, Ann. Yeah, this is a vape. It's my worst, terriblest habit ever. But if y'all knew all the habits I've broken, overcome in my life that are way more terrible than this, you'll be proud of me. I still need to get rid of this. It's still not good for me. But at least I'm not doing nothing terrible. Y'all know what I mean? Like this right here, it is not even nothing. This is like I'm doing so well. Ew, a crusty private part? Is that what you mean? Ugh. Some crust, like they didn't bathe? Maybe now I'm catching on. Like crusty drawers? Oh my God. Crusty drawers. They're crunchy. You agree, Debbie? Now, Christy, are you still here? Because I know you did a reading too after Dahlia. STD riddled ass Crunch Bar. Oh God. That's my next comeback. Whenever somebody makes me mad that's a man, I'll be like, yo, STD riddled ass Crunch Bar. I can't even say that and be mean about it because it's funny. Okay. What's your question, Christy? Did you put it on Cash App? Let me see if you did. I didn't even look. I see your donation, but I don't see your question. So just post it in the chat. You eating some chicken teriyaki, Miss Bikini? Can you tell me about my connection with Terry the Aquarius? All right, which deck we gonna use now? Tell us about the connection with Christy and Terry the Aquarius. That sounds good. Terry the Aquarius. 2 more shuffles. Terry the Aquarius. That kind of rhymes. We all a magician. We just got to learn how to point the elements, you know? Terry the Aquarius. When you said tell us about Terry the Aquarius, my brain conjured an image of some kind of freakish creature made of many different types of animals, birds, fish, and hooves, things of different elements. Look at that imagination. That tells me you got an imagination that basically you can manifest things while you're falling asleep. When you're in the drift, you know that place where you're about to doze off at night and you haven't yet made it to sleep world, but you're not fully awake, and you're usually only there for like 10 or 15 minutes. But if you can train your mind to get in that space and stay in it for longer and longer every night and visualize stuff that you desire in your life, you can be very specific or not, doesn't really matter. But it's a really powerful thing to do if you're trying to create a certain outcome in your world. I'm dead serious too, Sky. And say she is the magic. She got the magic stick. Y'all know that song? Hermit reversed. I probably need to cut the light on. If y'all can't see the cards, Christy, if the cards is too dark and you need me to cut it on, I'll suffer for y'all. These lights that came in this trailer, they're like in the ceiling. Let me show them to y'all. You can't just change them out. You see them? And they too dang bright. They're in the whole house like that. I be using lamps instead because I hate them. They ain't regular light bulbs. Six of Wands. Emperor reversed. You welcome, Sky. Seven of Swords. Damn it. Anything that's came out so far, I can basically say, well, it could mean one or two things or three things, you know. But when the Seven of Swords shows up, you can't twist it. The Seven of Swords is kind of like the devil. And even the devil can be good when you're trying to transmute energy. You're trying to transmute some toxic cycle. Let's say you were addicted to drugs and then you start becoming addicted to running. So you took the devil energy and you changed it. But when the Seven of Swords shows up, this is a person that they are not authentic. They don't have good intentions always. So with that and the Emperor reverse, they could be very egotistical, and it could get old quick, because when somebody's egotistical and they're not totally honest with you, how are you supposed to create anything good with this person? They also could be somebody who loves attention with the Six of Wands. So it's like you and this person could make it work really, really short term, but then it's not going to suffice long term, because you're going to start to see things they're not exactly honest with you about with the Seven of Swords. Have a good night, Sky. Thank you, baby, for coming in. So, Christy, this is what I want you to be mindful of. If you don't know what I'm talking about yet, you said, oh my God, yes. Damn it. I was going to say, if you don't know what I'm talking about yet, when you're interacting with this person, pay attention to the things they say. And pay attention when their actions don't match their words, or when they don't follow through. If they tell you one thing, even if it's a small thing, the next week they may tell you something different. And you're like, but I thought you said that. And then they try to gaslight you into say, that they weren't lying, but you know deep down they were. And then after a while, you'll start to feel like you're the crazy one. Be mindful of dealing with somebody like that. It's like they take a lot of attention to even keep them satisfied, so to speak, and still at the same time they're empty. They got a lot of inner work they need to do with the Hermit reverse, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Hell, I still got work I need to do too. We all do. But this person ain't actively working on it. That's the thing. Because they're in the Seven of Swords. Thank y'all for zapping them. And if they get too bad, I'll get off of here and get on my phone and go live, because that way I can put on subscribers mode. Y'all just let me know if it gets to be too much, because I don't be paying attention to what they said. King of Cups. Thank you, Ann. Lovers in the upright. Knight of Swords. See, the only thing is you got a strong connection you feel with this person. You feel it and they feel it too. But it's not a good thing. It's not good for you. It may feel good to you in the short term, but it's not going to be good for you in the long term. Because they're the Seven of Swords, Emperor reverse. They're very egotistical. They love attention. So if you're wanting a long-term relationship, this person is not it, Christy. I'm even going to do you one better and get you 3 cards over here with advice for dealing with this person. Anne says she needs to go out. The freaking devil came out. Is this the card, the Knight of the Devil card coming out every day? Dealing with this person is when you see toxic patterns, go ahead and remove yourself from them. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Devil, that's your advice. When you see the toxic patterns, go ahead and remove yourself. Because deep down, you already know. If you've had any extended interactions, you already know with this person. Because the Seven of Swords is here. So they're not for your best good. There is a strong connection with them. So at the end of the day, you can learn a lot of lessons from them, but they may not feel very good at the end of the day because it's painful when you care about someone and then you got to learn painful lessons. Trust me, I know. They probably have a poster with my face on it for that lesson. All right. Thank you, Christy. And if anybody's in here still that wants a question for free, a yes or no, just let me know. Now I need to check. I need to catch up on y'all's chat. Where are you going to go out to, Ann? You going to go bar hopping? Only thing I would go out to do is play bingo. That's about the extent of it. I'm in my eclectic grandma era as a 39-year-old. Hey, Heather. Literally. I'm in my eclectic grandma era, except for I'm 39. You're welcome, Christy. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Miss Bikini. If they acting bad, just let me know. That's my birthday, Dan. All right, is Cynthia's financial situation going to change for the better soon? Dan be knowing. I'm bad with dates. I remember Miss Bikini's is on 4/20 now because it was on Easter the other day. All right, Cynthia, let's see. Is Cynthia's financial situation going to improve soon? Star card, 2 of Pentacles. Yes. So the main thing, and you have the 2 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, Cynthia. So I feel like you're going to have a new opportunity for some sort of income to come in. So an example of this is if you already have a job and you're not getting the hours you need to get or whatever, you're going to get the option for another side hustle or a weekend thing. But with the star energy and the Ace of Pentacles, yes, you may have to juggle some stuff around. You may be busy. You may have to work overtime. You may have to do some sort of things that are not fun or make you extra busy at times, but the thing is, it will improve. So you keep telling yourself that. Don't accept less. And apply for new things, even stuff that might make you feel uncomfortable. So there you go. Your answer is yes. All right. Thank you, Heather. Let's see what Heather gets. Will Heather make it to Japan? You want to live there, or you just want to go on a trip? This don't have nothing to do with the reading. I'm just curious. You welcome, Cynthia. You want to live there. Cool. That takes some balls. You got to be brave to do that. Anne says she really do love zapping. Dan said they have good beer there, Heather. Will Heather make it to Japan like she's been planning? That's the main thing that matters, Heather. If you really want something, your mind is most of the battle. If you really want something, you'll find a way, and if you don't, you'll somehow seem to find that one excuse. Not you, but just in general, the human population. Miss Bikini getting so excited. Is Heather going to make this trip to Japan, this move to Japan? 5 of Pentacles. So the first obstacle or challenge I see is something to do with your finances or 3D aspects. The 5 of Pentacles is where you have obstacles and challenges to overcome to make the thing happen. It could be as simple as having to save $5,000 for moving, or you have to get your visa and you have to go through these steps. I don't know all the steps, but I'm telling you, it's like 3D earth obstacles. So they're showing up in the answer position. So now we're going to keep going and see, well, are you going to handle it? Are you going to do it? Moving somewhere that different, right? Taking that big of a jump is going to take changing your frequency in some way. That takes growth, right? That takes uncomfortable. And it also takes, as a human, overcoming certain hurdles, obstacles, and challenges. So that's what this is. Don't let it freak you out.
I was going to show you my bubble at the bottom.
Okay. That's to be expected, in other words. Page of Wands. This is something that's going to be really good for your inner child, okay, with the Page of Wands. This is a place that, I know if you've never been there before, I'm just telling you, when you make it there, you're going to be, like, something about this place will be good for your inner child. You're going to, like, be feeling more creative in some way. But this 5 of Pentacles ultimately is the actual answer to the reading before I forget it. The 5 of Pentacles says there's challenges and obstacles, but as long as you overcome them, you can make this happen. Period. But we're going to still keep going, but I just want you to know that. Bubbling up. As long as you will overcome them, you can make it happen. The Lovers card. The Lovers in this reading would be a decision, not anything romantic. So the Lovers is a major arcana, and it's a number 6, which is about balance, okay? And you have a plan set for the 5 of Pentacles. There you go. You're already planning to overcome the hurdles, obstacles, and challenges. So you don't see how that's an obvious yes for you. Deciding within yourself that you're going to make this happen. That's going to bring balance to the situation. You want to know why? Because when you make your mind up that something's going to happen come hell or high water, number 6 is the number of balance. It brings balance in because then you download ideas and solutions. You become a match to the frequency of the Heather that's moving where you want to go in Japan. You see? You're bringing a balance to that 5 of Pentacles because the number of 6 is about balancing things out. All right, what else for Heather? And the fact that you already have a plan for it, like just follow your plan and don't give up. Some people, when they get in this energy, they get discouraged because all these things start coming at them that they have to overcome, and they start to feel like a victim of their reality, and then they just give up on their dream. So definitely just don't let that be you, and you'll be fine. Two of Wands reversed literally means the same thing as the Lovers upright. Making your mind up and sticking to it. Determining internally that this is what you're going to make happen, period. You're going to do it come hell or high water. Two of Wands reversed. The Empress card. This is growth, evolution, and abundance. This is the version of yourself that you're becoming as you overcome this 5 of Pentacles. And I honestly feel like once you move there or whatever, I'm not saying it's going to be simple and easy always, but maybe if it's just the cost of living or whatever it is, like material-wise, money-wise, you're going to be provided for and have more than enough. I'm not saying you're going to be rich. I'm just saying when she shows up, the Empress, she's always provided for. She always has everything she needs. She has food in her fridge. She has a clean sheets and clean clothes to wear. She has a way to get around where she needs to go. She's never, starving to death. Her lights never get cut off. She's the Empress. So if you have worries about that, I feel like you need to know that once you get there, it'll work out for you. You'll be able to make it work there. In terms of however much it costs or all that stuff. 9 of Swords reversed. Six of Pentacles. You got this card clarifying the Lovers, which is the 6. So you got the 6 of Pentacles about balance. The Lovers card, which is a decision you make internally to create balance over this 5 of Pentacles. And now we have evolved. You went at the beginning of the timeline. You started with the 5 of Pentacles. Stuff you got to overcome to make this dream happen. And you moved up to the 6 of Pentacles. As the Empress does. She adds to what she has. It grows. It flourishes. So yes, it's not going to be straight easy all the time. There might be days where you want to give up and get pissed off and get mad. You might cry every now and then, but you will make it work. This is something that is a true, like you can actually make this happen in your reality. You have the ability to make it work. You have what it takes to balance it out and get yourself over there. And when you get there, I feel like it's going to bring a lot of creativity and your inner child out for something about the environment or something like that. The Wands card. And then the Empress card is saying also when you get there, when you're living there, you're going to be provided for and everything you need. You'll be able to work out a plan to keep your life going, even though you're over there. It's going to be very doable once you get there. So as long as you're willing to overcome this 5 of Pentacles and bring in the 6 of Pentacles, I don't see why you can't have it. I don't know about time. I'm not good with time. It may be longer than you want it to be because if you're only one person building your dream, you got to build it brick by brick, but you're capable of doing it at the end of the day. So don't let anybody discourage you or make you feel stupid or make you feel like it's not possible. Sometimes whenever we want to do things that are outside of people's comfort zone and box, they want to make fun of us, right? Because they don't get it. They're used to staying in their little box, in their little matrix. So don't let anybody outside of you deter you from doing it. I feel like it'll actually be very good for you. You'll be glad you did it. All right, and I'm going to give you an oracle, Heather. Miss Bikini's being naughty. You got the number 7 and it says nourishment. This reminds me of the Empress, okay? So basically, yeah, you're going to be provided for. Try not to worry because you got the 9 of Swords reversed, okay? So try not to worry because if you have a plan that you can take action towards every week, every day, every month, and you just keep following your steps and your plan, you get to that point when you're ready and then jump. That's my advice to you. It's very positive for you when you do it too. You're going to feel a sense of creativity and like your inner child is going to be very happy about it. I don't know why that keeps coming up, but Page of Wands is there. And like I said, with the Empress and the Nourishment card, doing this, once you get over there, you're going to be able to make it work, which is very important to know that. So you have the wherewithal and the know-how. So good luck to you, baby. You're very welcome. Try not to worry. Just try to like focus more on the aspects of the grounded earthly things. The plan you have, taking action towards those steps, being persistent on keeping building. Just keep building brick after brick until you get to where you're going. What's the Earl Nightingale man say? Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. If that's your worthy ideal and you're working towards it, then you're going to be a success. You're going to make it happen. That's how Miss Bikini roped Phil in. By being naughty. I'll be. Is that how you did it, Miss Bikini? So he didn't pick you, you picked him first. Miss Bikini's roped him in. That's funny. I made every excuse of anything busted in my house to have him come over and fix it. That's a good plan. And plus, I don't be knowing how to fix nothing anyway. Busted cars too. So you was the damsel in distress, huh? Miss Bikini was the damsel in distress. She got her mans. And if it's a good man, he just wants to fix the problem. That's how them good men operate. They want to identify the problem and fix it. And you just kept breaking all your shit so he'd come fix it some more. Miss Bikini gonna have to make an ebook. How to rope him in. Chapter 1, Damsel in Distress Mode. Break all your pipes. Poke a hole in the tube going to your dishwasher so it starts to leak onto your kitchen floor. I'm kidding.
But what if he don't know how to fix it? He just said, "Oh, I know how to fix it," but he don't even actually know how to fix
Emily said, what if he don't know how to, but he knew how to fix it, so.
it. Oh, baby. My dishwasher leaking. My shower ain't work. My shower head.
I ain't got no water pressure.
Like, you know, man.
The seal around my, what you call that thing? My
Door.
patio door, it's off track.
You know, like.
My car
doorknob
is
fell
idling
off.
rough.
My doorknob fell off.
My oil look like it's a little low, even though I don't know how to check the oil.
My antifreeze real low, even though it's 80
My
outside.
tires is bald.
Like, I swear, man, I need me a big old strong man to do this for me. I will do. If I had a husband, I would do nothing by myself.
I told him if he took out my trash to the dump, that'd be a surprise. And you know what? That guy took my trash every time. You even got him taking the trash out.
If I had a husband, I would never do anything again.
I don't know how to do nothing that boys are supposed to know how to do. I know it's bad, but perfectly imperfect. My blinker fluid is low.
For real, bro. I hate when that happens. I fell for that before. I was like, dang, man, let's go get you some blinker fluid. Oh.
My blinker fluid's low. That's a good one.
What, didn't they need some sky hooks before?
Yes, when I used to work at the welding shop, my ex-husband would give me all this random shit to call up there about. I think it was a sky hook that he did to me. I can't remember for sure.
I was looking.
But the sky hook don't even exist.
I was at my school, and I was on my school computer, and I looked up Theo James, and I was like, y'all smash your pass, and it was like, pass. Who is you, first of all?
Emily's got a thing for Theo James.
Oh. Y'all look him up, I swear. He is so fine.
Me too, Miss Bikini, and I still ain't learning worth of crap. I don't know how to fix nothing. I'm being honest. I just don't. If you never had to do it, you don't know how, you know. I feel like I'm going to tear it up even worse when it messes up. Like I'm going to do more damage than good. I try to fix it.
It's baffling to me that there was a time before I existed. How did this world...
Yeah, she not seeing it. Huh?
Nothing.
What?
It baffles me that there was a time before I existed in this world.
Yeah.
Like, I'm such a diva. How did they exist without me?
March 22nd, 2011.
Okay, now
you was charging through.
And you were doing the splits on a keg of dynamite.
And I was doing the splits on a keg of dynamite.
And the only point the ice chips served was that you could...
pelt the nurses.
Yeah.
That's from our favorite TV show.
If you don't know it, you need a real one.
Gilmore Girls.
Lauren cheated on like all her boyfriends, I swear.
Yeah.
But I still love her.
You want to sit with me?
No.
You can come on here.
I don't want to. I like standing.
She seems to know what labor was like.
I know a few things.
It was something akin to doing the splits on a keg of dynamite. That is very accurate.
Okay, like I want a baby when I'm older, but like that sounds like it's not good. So can it just
Miss Bikini likes James Spader. Do you know who that is?
No, hold on. Can I use your phone?
Yeah.
I don't want to go get mine.
Here, use this one.
Thank you. Why you checking?
I was just making sure the battery had enough for you to look it up.
Oh, it's got enough. Biss Spader. Wait, who?
Hold on. James Spader. Spader. She said he's an old man now.
He look ugly.
Now he's not good looking.
Oh, I gotta look up young.
But I think he's awfully sexy. Just look up young version.
Please look. That looks like Princess Diana.
Let me see.
Look at him. That's Princess Diana.
He's cute.
That's Princess Diana.
He's just got hair, like wavy hair.
No.
And say she's done slipping and sliding into problems. Hey,
He
AM.
looks like Alex Doherty. Nothing.
Miss Bikini say he's sexy.
I'm sorry, Miss Bikini. Your man is so sexy.
She said your man is sexy.
I'm lying, but like, you know.
Is that a TV show or a movie or something? She said she loves him in The Blacklist.
The Blacklist. Maybe he's fine. Maybe there are some people who.
He said that's
don't
80s hair, Emmy. Dan said that hair you was talking about, the little
I love
Princess
80s
Diana.
hair, but not that. Not that.
Oh, it's a TV show.
James Spader in Black Lip or List. Ma'am.
Blacklist.
Okay.
Oh, she said hello from Liverpool, England. Or it might be a man. They said hello. Miss Bikini say hot dang.
Oh, okay. You know what?
What you think?
We have different tastes in men. That's what I'm going to mount that to. He ain't fine.
You don't like her man?
I'm sorry.
Well, at least y'all don't got to share now. You can get your man and she can get hers.
It's like them videos where they're like chocolate or vanilla. And they're like chocolate. And they say, we know.
So that means you like vanilla and she like chocolate.
He ain't.
Miss Bikini said it's not because of the looks, so she must be watching him in like a show or something.
You must be stalking him. Never mind, I ain't gonna say that.
Oh, it's a man, Jack. Okay, I got you.
Jack Black from the Minecraft movie.
There's tons of clips of him in the Blacklist. Oh, okay. Not PG-13, Emmy, she said.
Remember, I wanted to watch the black something with a, like, it was like a...
You sure can, A.M.
Black bag.
She tried to go to the movies and watch some rated R shit, and I didn't know what was in it, so I told her no.
It ain't because of that. It was just my friend was over.
I didn't know what might be in it.
That's why you look...
Who that is?
Theo James, my man.
Oh, that's her man, Theo James.
He don't know it yet, but we have a wife and like he's my husband, and we have 3 kids and a dog and a
Thank
cat.
you, NC.
And we have...
All right, A.M., I'll get you if you hang around, baby. I'm going to do NC's super chat first. All right, what's coming in your career? What deck I'm going to use?
Can I decorate your phone for spring?
Sure. What's coming in NC's career? 5 shuffles. Let's see. I gotta get these broke in, man. They're so cute. Like, the pictures are cute. See, Dan, yes.
What?
Talking about why you shouldn't be watching rated R movies at the theater.
He bugging, first of all.
He didn't say why, but I think it's why.
He don't know me. He need to quit bugging.
What is coming in NC's career? 3 more shuffles.
The only thing about him, like a bad thing, is that he's British and like British people don't exist. Like
They don't exist.
They don't exist. But it's okay.
1 more shuffle. What is coming in NC's career?
He's not
Hold on, I gotta focus for a minute.
I'm sorry, lock in.
I gotta lock in. What is coming in NC's career, please and thank you? He said he's not British, he's Scouse. What's that mean?
I'm gonna play right now.
The Republic of Liverpool.
He's so fun.
Anne says you gotta have a spiritual path.
Huh?
Oh, okay. What is coming in NC's career? Oh boy. King of Cups.
You know what? No, you don't deserve this.
Okay, we got to see what else comes out before I talk too much. Eight of Swords reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. The Hierophant. Five of Wands reversed. You're going to stand out among the rest in something, NC. I don't know if it's a new job or if it's at your current place of employment. I'm just telling you what this energy is, and then you apply it where it goes, okay? So, in terms of your work, you're being the King of Cups, and the workplace is the Hierophant energy. That's the way I see that. Then you have energies around you that either are trying to get the job, trying to get the promotion, trying to do the thing, or whatever the thing is for you, whether it's your current job or a new job. It's like the competition can't compete. Five of Wands reversed. They're too either inexperienced, Knight of Wands reversed, or they are very inconsistent with how they perform. Their skills aren't there. Something isn't there. And it's very obvious to the people that are in charge and looking. Hierophant card. So if this is a current job, this could result in you getting a promotion within now to the next 6 months. I'm not good with time, so I'm really general with it. But I'm just saying, this energy is describing someone at work that stands out among the crowd. So if you're trying to apply for a new thing, the skills you have or the way you carry yourself in the interview will stand out among the crowd. Or if it's your current job, it's like the people around you just can't compete because you either have better skills, you're more consistent, something here. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Again, this is people around you not putting in the effort. And it's very obvious to the people that are in the looking positions. Hierophant card. You're showing me the King of Cups. They're showing me not a good competition here. So if you're in... Because my boss is a jerk sometimes. I do well, but... Well, even if they're a jerk, they might still remain a jerk now. The Hierophant ain't always the most warmest energy. It's not the most fuzziest energy. But at the same time, they can't ignore the facts. The facts are, in terms of people in your environment here, they're not competing. They can't compete where they don't compare. That's the way it feels. So it's going to either result in you getting a promotion, or if you do apply for a new job, the competition you have around you are not going to even be in the same ballpark. And it's going to be very obvious quickly.
That's my TV.
Oh, that's your TV.
Mom, finish your phone. You want to look at it.
Ace of Swords reversed. So, since you told me it's an asshole, boss, the Ace of Swords reversed, this person might not express what they're seeing in terms of admiring your skills or abilities. But you're either going to get a raise, you're going to get a promotion, or if you go looking for new work, you're going to get the spot over other people that don't compare to your skills or abilities. Either way, the energy's still the same. It's like you rising above the rest. They can't compete where they don't compare. So if you're getting discouraged, try to emotionally detach from the situation. I know that's a lot easier said than done. And look at it as nothing more than This is a place that I try my best to enjoy what I'm responsible for and provide for my family, and I'm grateful for the money.
Enemy boss to lovers, true.
You know, I can try to do that, NC, but I don't really know. So this is the way tarot works. It's when I'm reading it anyway. If you ask me about a new position and something comes out, then it pertains to that. If you ask me about a current job, then the energy pertains to that. So it's just energy. So I can just say, is this favorable for a new position, for you to look for a new position? And just see what comes out. Eight of Swords reversed again. You got that out of 2 decks. Again, it's obvious. So if it's obvious, because that means it's obvious. If it's obvious that you're going to get a raise or a promotion, and you stick it out here for another 6 weeks, and you keep getting taken advantage of, and no one is admiring your skills or paying you for what you're worth, then maybe that's your sign to start looking elsewhere. Because both of these cards, literally, if you can put words to it, it's like bringing awareness to it, having a realization. It's obvious. So it'll be obvious if you need to look for new work if you don't get this happen to you. If you don't get the new raise or the new promotion, or you don't get the proper accolades from the boss, right? Bottom of the deck is the World card, so it feels like a new era. So I'm telling you, if you don't get what you deserve, maybe you should look elsewhere if it doesn't resonate at your current place. All right, you're welcome. Thank you, baby.
You want to see what I did to your phone?
What?
Look.
What is that?
James Charles' school photo.
Girl, you gotta
It's the
take
whole
that.
thing.
Yes, AM, you can post it again, baby. Kaiser said, am I gonna meet an American girl?
No.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
Did I delete Dan?
Bruh. Yeah.
Oh, no. Dan deleted somebody. I thought I deleted Dan.
Bruh, use that girl
Whoops.
Dan's alt list, for real.
Kaiser said, I need an American so we can go to Sonic and get the crushed ice. He's probably not ever gonna like me again, is he?
No, he don't like you. Where's he from?
Liverpool.
Where's that at?
I don't know.
I don't know where the Pools of Livers is. Is he the
England
UK?
or Scotland. I'm not sure.
Is he a UKian?
I'm trying to do the voice, but I know it don't sound like it. But I'm trying hard, okay?
Well, I just want to say, y'all, that I'm
Blackpool.
I think I'm what's it called? Where you
Google the Scouse accent. Scouse.
I ain't looking that up.
Google it.
Mama, what's it where you know 2 languages?
Governor instead of governor. The governor of Blackpool, whatever.
Mama, do you know what's it called when you know 2 languages?
Duolingo.
No. No, because basically I've been doing Duolingo for about 6-7 days. 67 days. And so that means I'm basically multi-languaged. So if I were to
Want
apply,
some more?
if I were to apply to the school, I'd be like, I know 3 languages. I know English, I know German, and I know Spanish because I can say hola in Spanish. And then
Hola.
That's hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Okay, I gotta do AM's question before I forget where I'm at. Does my teacher LT from my church have any hidden motives behind wanting me to join the youth group? I feel weirded out that he is so desperate for me to join.
Is he 5?
I've been doing Duolingo for about 3 years, still no better off.
Me too, friend.
Emily does Duolingo with German.
And she has to hear me say it every day.
All I know in German is waterhead, which is was kommt.
Oh, I know ich bin, that means I am. And then I think
Blackpool is the red light district of England,
leave
where
that.
the governor lives.
You are butchering that darn accent.
I'm trying to read what he
You're
said.
butchering that thing. Why don't you just read it in your accent? The flip.
Okay. AM, first thing I want to tell you is that if you get a vibe off this person, trust it.
Okay.
If you
I'm
get a
leaving.
perv vibe off this person, trust it, okay?
I'm going to watch Casey.
All right, I love you.
No, you didn't.
No matter what my cards say, if you feel uncomfortable because this person is trying to push you to join the youth group, you don't feel right about it, always trust it. Blackpool is a shithole, but pretty accurate red light district. I'm just trying to pick on you. I hope you know I'm playing. I don't mean nothing by it.
You're not playing.
4 of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Swords. AM, I wouldn't join. Look what you got. 4 of Pentacles reversed. This is about passing by the opportunity or releasing the chance to do something. 10 of Swords. Ending it, even if you have to be blunt, straightforward, and plain. Like he would always try to convince me about it, which confuses me. Well, you got the 10 of Swords, so I would say listen to what your gut says. This is about not taking the chance or doing the thing. I would tell you if something positive came out, but it says 10 of Swords, so. Yep, Dan, that's what I was thinking too.
Wait, what were we thinking?
Somebody's weirding her out, trying to get her to, like, being real pushy about joining this youth group at church. This dude keeps pushing her on her and
So
makes
what
her
are we
feel
thinking?
that he's trying to be a weirdo and she needs to tell him no because she feels weirded out.
Okay.
That's what we thinking.
I thought we had a theory.
Oh. I say no, AM. If it was me, like if you were my daughter and she came to me for advice about that, I would say don't do it.
Okay, now I'm
Because
going.
when you feel weirded out, that's all you need to know. Even if it's not anything bad, better safe than sorry. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's being pushy, the reason why you feel weirded out, that's your higher self trying to communicate and protect you, you know. Y'all are known for your sense of humor. Well, good. You fit right along in here. Because we're the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house. You're welcome, AM. Hey, Matt. I never had Frito pie. It sounds good, but because I like Frito chips. Queen of Pentacles. Why, hell yeah, you should start dancing again. Did you love doing it? You should dance because of the heartbreak, girl. Now you're getting into power. But I'm going to pull you a card, but when you do something positive because of heartbreak, that's how you transmute that energy. Absolutely. I don't care if my cards, if I pull a card with a hairy old man's ass on it. The answer is yes. I'm from Georgia. Kaiser, I'm from Georgia. In America. Dan said, is there a hairy old man ass card? You know you gotta be dancing when you love it. Nine of Cups. You gonna make me hit the wall. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, not yes, but hell yes. Absolutely, positively yes. 9 of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm gonna upside your head if you come back in here and ask me that again because you didn't do it. I'm gonna. Okay? You better do it. Don't quit because of heartbreak. Start back because of heartbreak. Put all your energy into that. Miss Bikini said a hairy butt is something to hang on to. Well, there's always 2 ways of looking at things. You're welcome, Queen of Pentacles. Kaiser said, I like the southern accent. Well, thank you. I feel like I sound like cornbread if you want me to be honest, but time to tango, girl. Get it. Kaiser was going to shave his ass, but now Miss Bikini talking about hanging on to it, so he going to leave it hairy. Miss Ann says she'll never be the same after this live. That spiritual bath ain't going to do shit. That spiritual bath ain't going to touch this live. I'm your favorite cornbread girl, Dan. I'll take it. Don't be an asshole. Ask a question, get an answer, and do something else. An asshole. I don't know, Matt. There's something in the energy today. That's an asshole. I'm going to start using that. I'm going to say when people come in here and get reads, I'm going to say, now don't be an asshole. That's when you ask and you don't do what I tell you to. Is my connection with Zach becoming more distant? Roxana. A reverse Brazilian? I don't have hair on my ass, but just for the record, if I did have hair on my ass, I would not be willing to get it waxed because that stuff is like gotta be painful. Can y'all think about that for a minute? You put wax on your hair and then snatch it out? No thanks. All right, is Roxana's connection with Zach becoming more distant? I don't know where Mark is today. He must be with his family. He might have came in here and said, I'm not dealing with this shit tonight. Oh, he's watching the game. Okay. 8 of Wands. 10 of Swords reverse. Roxana, I don't feel like it's becoming more distant. The 8 of Wands is about communication. This person might be getting more satisfied or settled in the connection with you. And it could be triggering some of your insecurities. But with the 8 of Wands here, I would say that doesn't feel like it's getting more distant. Because this is about multiple messages of communication. So I think if they are more distant, they're not doing it intentionally. Did it hurt, Miss Bikini? You know that junk hurt. I bet that stuff was painful. You welcome, Roxana. See, she said yes. I knew I was right. It probably burned afterwards too. While your skin was screaming from the missing hair, it just got snatched out. Hooey. Exactly. I could imagine it's all warm and gooey and then it just snatches it out. You too, Semper Fi. Peace out, brother. Miss Bikini's Tootie was on fire. Her Tootie's on fire. I'm gonna have to delete this live. There's no way in hell I'm leaving this up. Oh my God. Y'all can't tell them vitamin B drops have been working about the past 3 days on me. Sisters, I only do one free question per live because if I give you more than one, I'll feel guilty and I'll give everybody more than one. I have to make sure everybody gets a chance. Oh my God. But I still love you though. You know I love you. He said he's a hairy bastard. Why are you sorry? Why are you sorry, Miss Bikini? No, you're not bad. Y'all are funny. Kaiser has carpet samples. Oh my God. I'm easily entertained over here. You got carpet samples, Kaiser? I swear. Okay, good. I'm glad. I didn't want you to think I was trying to be mean to you. Miss Bikini on fire. He said he'll ship a sample for $4.99. My cousin used to work at the post office. And she said, we live in small town, you gotta remember that. She said there was this woman that used to come up there every day and she would have like 3 to 5 little packages. And she came up there every day, and she got to know the woman, right? Her and the woman got to talking, whatever. And finally, it came up what the woman was shipping every day. This woman was wearing around some drawers for like a few hours. And then she was packaging them up and shipping them out to these men that were buying her drawers. They was buying her worn drawers. She had a business going. He said, I'm 31, I got a shaved head, but I'm like a bear. Yes, sisters. This lady told my cousin that worked at a post office that that's what she did. Exactly. You know them things was crunchy by the time they got through the mail system. Crunchy drawers for $4.99. Oh my God. I cannot. Oh my God. Crunchy drawers. Can you imagine? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That should be illegal. When Miss Bikini was a cocktail waitress, she would get wet money and never wanted to know how it was wet. Yeah, because people be sweating and anything else it could be. Will Cherry Blossom meet new love through her friends? All right. Will Cherry Blossom meet new love through her friends? Crunchy Drawers LLC. Oh my God. The Crunchy Drawers LLC. Nasty. I would not have told the post office lady. You can bet your ass if I would actually ever thought to do something that crazy and ship them out every day, I dang sure wouldn't share it with nobody. Well, thank you, Kaiser. Welcome aboard. And Dan, that even looks like good money, but I don't feel like I could do it. I don't feel like I could do it. I just, All right, Cherry Blossom. Are you going to meet some new love through your friends? Hey, you never know, Kaiser. All you got to do, go fishing out there. I don't know what website she used. Miss Bikini says Strictly Dickly. 6 of Swords. 2 of Cups reversed. 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like whoever your friends are, at least one person in the mix is going to help you move forward from some sort of painful love connection you had. Going out and doing things with at least one of those people is going to help you move forward with the 6 of Swords. And then after some time has passed and you've done some work to heal your stuff, then possibly, yes, you can be out with your friends and meet someone that could be a new love option. But first, it's going to be somebody in that friend group. Either they've experienced the pain you have, or you can relate to them in some way, or they get your mind off things and you have fun with them. I don't know, but the 6 of Swords is about moving to calmer waters, reaching a sense of like equilibrium or peace. I feel like you and somebody in that group has something in common about a failed love connection. But then the 8 of Pentacles says you do the work on yourself, and then after the time passes of you moving into this peaceful energy, yes. So it may not be immediately that you meet someone through your friends, but it is possible to happen, especially once you've like kind of moved forward through the help of one of them friends. Fresh pack each week and just ship them out after workout. Buy one, get one, and a carpet sample. You just add an extra $9.99 on there for the carpet sample. You welcome, Cherry. That's funny. I hate to even leave y'all. I need to get off here. I love talking to y'all. What's the Jitsu knives? Y'all think Mark's gonna come on? Let's see, what time is it at Mark's house? It's only 9:20 here. I'm telling you, I'm getting old. 9 o'clock is when I get tired. Becoming a 40-year-old. That's what happens when you become 40. 10:30 his time. Okay, so I can go chill with Emmy for a little while and then he'll come on. Miss Ann's got to get a salty bath with some sage and some Palo Santo and some moon water. She got to go ground out in the yard and just lay out in her yard like this. Please take these fools' energy off of me. New from JM, Crunchy Drawers. Get them now. Get them while they're hot. They're going quick while supplies last. I'm gonna think about crunchy drawers for the next week. That's funny. All right, I love y'all. I'll come back tomorrow sometimes. Tomorrow's my son's birthday. I'm gonna be cooking, and he told me what he wanted me to cook: some dressing and ham and mashed potatoes, biscuits. He don't want a birthday cake. He wants food: sweet potato pie, corn casserole. So we're probably gonna eat tomorrow around like 5. So I may come on here earlier in the morning. You very welcome, Miss Bikini. Thank you, baby. I love everybody in here. I hope y'all come back and see me sometime tomorrow when I randomly come on here, because I'm bad with time. But all right, I see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Kaiser. Bye. Matt said bye. All right, I love y'all. Bye.